Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your Scentsy fragrance consultant. So today what I have for you is a haul that is a lot of what's in our Easter collection, which launched recently at the end of February. Now it is March, and it's just about a month away from celebrating Easter in 2026. So I've got all sorts of goodies here on the table. We've got some first sniffs, we've got some warmers, and some other products. So let's just dive right on in. I think that we'll start with the laundry line that I got at the end of the changeover month of February, because this did launch before the March 1st catalog change. And that is going to be a scent I've not tried before, Magnolia Shimmer. And this was originally a bar called Kindness in a Mother's Day collection quite a while ago. So the bundle that you can get when you close out a party is going to be a laundry liquid, and then of course your tub of washer whiffs and one of the dryer discs. So this is a beautiful scent in a bar. It's quite strong, and I am thinking that it will make a lovely laundry, which it absolutely does, and this is still in the catalog, so this will be really, really nice for spring. I did get the early access of just the laundry liquid and the washer whiff tub of Pearlescent Coast when the catalog had yet to change over in my last order, so now I should be good. I've also got some Jammy Time downstairs, and I'll probably throw a few of the dryer discs in Pearlescent Coast into an order if those are available now that the new catalog has launched. But let's go next into the other cleaning that I got, which is an Easter exclusive bundle. Pink lemon water, and that's going to come in a bundle, I think it's $30, of hand soap, dish soap, and counter clean. And I wish that they would just offer something, even just in Squeeze a Day, like that bundle in the catalog all the time, but they use it for limited promotions and things that are not around all year, at least right now. Let's see what this smells like. Oh, very nice. So this, oh wow. This is supposed to be rose and lemon. I'm almost getting like a pink grapefruit with those two notes combined. This is really beautiful in wax. It's nice and strong. I'm sure this will be fantastic as a cleaning product. It's the sort of thing where I will probably pick up a second bundle if this doesn't sell out by the time I place another order later this month. So that will be fantastic. So we've got the laundry, we've got the cleaning. Now, here is something I have yet to purchase any way, shape, or form, except that I had to have one in my Scentsy kit from Scentsy Family Reunion last year, and that is an actual candle. I don't really burn candles in my house, but this wild honeysuckle and willow as a beautiful filled candle that's a decor piece that I could potentially use on my porch this spring and summer also. I really wanted to get this, and it is the color and the shape that really reeled me in. See, matches my sweater. This is my favorite color, yellow. I love butter yellow. It's a beautiful light fragrance, should be very nice for the porch when I get things set up out there, because really, if I'm honest, our little porch faces south, and it's really brutal once you get past June, but it's very nice. End of April, all through May, and the very beginning of June, and sometimes even up to the 4th of July, so this will work out there. And until then, it is a truly beautiful decor piece in a lovely pottery yellow, and then when it burns down, I'll probably clean this out and either use it as a vase or put a fake tea light in it or whatever. This is super pretty, and it's exactly the color and the style that I thought would be worth holding on to. And it may be the same color as the Easter Garden Yellow Egg Warmer, which is the last thing we're going to unwrap today. So then I also got the 3 bars and their corresponding bundle of scent circles. So we're going to have the pomegranate and poppy, the cloudberry and dandelion tea, and the wild honeysuckle and willow. And all of these have cute little eggs on the back too. So those I usually hang in my car. And I got 2 before we get into the ones that are Easter specific. I got 2 of Tangerine Creamsicle that's been dinking around in clearance. I didn't look this morning to see what's left. Things were starting to slowly go out of stock on the 1st of the month because things that had been available in February, plus some new additions on March the 1st, were coming and going, you know, as people were ordering. But this is one of my favorite summer scents. And I'm not going to melt 20 bars of it, but it's a mango and tangerine creamsicle. I like it so much better than orange dreamsicle, which is currently available. I like the softness in this, so I wanted a couple bars of that. Now, I did do the Happiest Celebration Scentsy bar, and I didn't grab my computer, so I don't know what the notes are in this. I've heard things like coconut and orange blossom and tangerine. I think I'll like it, so let's see. Oh, I really like this. This is a happy summer scent. Oh, this kind of reminds me of Summer Soleil, just much stronger, which is perfect because that bar always made me mad. Oh, this is really, really good. This is fruity, but it's also kind of creamy, honestly. Tangerine creamsicle is much more creamsicle, like you get that summer frozen treat scent, but more fresh and fruity. These have similar creamy, gorgeous summer fruity quality. This is a good bar. I'm not into licensed, but I think this is already in my club because I wanted to make sure I could try it before it went away. I may be either upping the quantity or ordering a few more of this. That is amazing. I love that. That is absolutely fantastic. And then the other one, which of course I don't have either because now I'm thinking the bars will have the notes, right? It doesn't with the licensed. I also got the Tiana bar. And man, I don't remember what's in this. I looked it up. Oh, this is pretty. This one is sort of a creamy scent, but also a green scent. So all of the ones I've been talking to you about, like the water lily one, the magnolia and vanilla, the clover and blooms, this would go with that, but I think this one is softer, which I will like better. Beautiful. Okay, so for licensed bars, which I just did all the cold sniffs for the romance collection with all the Disney characters and all this. These are both, at least on cold sniff, and especially this celebration bar, some of the nicest licensed bars I've smelled in a while. Very good. So we will see how that goes, and I will try to remember to look up the notes and talk to you about that better in a warm review down the road. But man, this is happy summer, creamy, fruity, club worthy, I'm thinking. Very nice. So then one bar, again, before we get to the ones that are new for Easter, Provence Lavender, I just availed myself of a bundle and save where you could throw a mini warmer and a bar together, and then if you did a half off on that, it was a little bit better price. So I just grabbed a single bar of this to go with the mini warmer I'm going to show you when I did my my party closeout. So this is just a nice, sweet, honest herbal lavender. It's not quite as cool as the French lavender that we used to have. It's a little warmer. It's just a nice, truly countryside, hills of France, Provence lavender. So now let's get to those new scents. I am the most curious about the wild honeysuckle and willow, which is what this candle comes in. The candles are usually softer. I've heard that from so many people who are actually melting those for review, which I'm really not. But this is bergamot, honeysuckle, and willow, and it's my favorite butter yellow. And this is really beautiful. So this would be right up there with that magnolia and vanilla that's in the monthly edit for March. It's got that same fresh, clean, creamy, gentle, warm spring thing going on. Did you see how many adjectives I could pack into that statement? Oh, this is lovely. So this is lighter and more springy than, say, white tea and cedar, which we had released in December with the Inspire line, but it still has those sort of clean and fresh notes, but they're sweeter, they're softer. This is gorgeous. Bergamot, honeysuckle, and willow tree is definitely a springy kind of scent. Then the next one's going to be cloudberry and dandelion tea. This is cloudberries, dandelion greens, and whipped cream. Now, cloudberries are a Scandinavian thing, and if you've never heard of them, another strange Scandinavian type fruit that people don't know about is the lingonberry. Now, lingonberries make wonderful sauce. We always have a jar in our house. It's an absolute tragedy. It's a family emergency if the lingonberry sauce is missing out of the fridge. But cloudberries I've never tasted, but you can make cake with them. They're either Swedish or Norwegian or Finnish. It's like a staple. So I'm thinking it's a sweet tart, maybe almost gooseberry-like kind of a smell. And then dandelion greens, that seems really odd to stick with whipped cream. So this is the one where I'm like, I don't know what sense he's throwing at me, but let's sniff it. Love the color, very happy. Oh, okay. So yes, cloudberries must be somewhat gooseberry-like, which is like a tart, sweet, sharp, little berry, kind of like a currant. This is pretty. This is really interesting. So you get a little bit of sharpness from those dandelion greens. And then the cloudberry and the whipped cream, that's just coming in on the tail end to soften it slightly so it's not just a fruity green scent. I don't know, like I like this. I will melt it. It's not offensive, but it is a very interesting mix. It is all the things. And then last but not least, pomegranate and poppy, which is going to be rhubarb, and I love rhubarb smells, poppy and sweet berries. I think I'll really like this, and we really haven't yet had a good juicy or tart berry scent from the remade type of scent profile that we keep getting with all of our new things. Oh, I like this. Oh, rhubarb, poppy, and berry. Because the poppy is a little bit floral and the rhubarb is a little bit tart, and the berries keep both of those things from going sideways. Wow, I think I like this a lot. So this isn't going to give you that juicy, effusive, bubbly, berry, strawberry, cherry, smack ya mama kind of scentsy fruit smell. But it's going to give you a very balanced, truly fruity, spring, slightly floral undertone bar. I like this because you have to understand, my least favorite category, well, laundry just by definition usually bothers me, so laundry is usually at the bottom. But then fruity, especially like overly juicy fruity, not always my favorite. I love tropical fruits. If you can add coconut, I'm in, like you can see with the celebration bar. But I like things where the fruit is balanced with something, so this appeals to me. And then I love certain florals, and other florals not so much. Green and clean, it's kind of down at the bottom too, and then you get into like woods, bakery, spices, gourmand. Those are my favorites most of the time, but this is really nice. And if you remember, what was that bar? Something with poppies in it that was a spring scent, and it was so strong and overbearing. That is not this. This is tamed and balanced, and I think it's going to be really good. Very nice. Now, rhubarb sugar, much juicier, much more that old school scentsy, bubbly classic. I do have a few bars of that, and it's excellent, but I can only melt so much of it, and then I'm done, I think. And it's not like, what was that one called? Poppy Fields. There was this poppy bar that was too much. The pink sugar with rhubarb, that one, I have to have the right day. This, I think I can melt quite a bit of and it won't bug me. We'll see. Okay, so that's all the things. I think that my favorite of the three is probably, surprise, surprise, going to be this wild honeysuckle and willow. The cloudberry and dandelion, it's just, like, it's not bad, but it's weird. And the pomegranate and poppy, I think I will really enjoy. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so what do we have left? Did the scent circles, did all that. So I think we're down to warmers. So I did get for my little bundle, for my bundle and save, the absolutely darling Cottage gingham. Now there is a navy blue gingham checked warmer that's an element. It's a bluebell something, bluebell gingham. I need to memorize the brand new warmers because the longer I do this, it is harder for me to remember all of the new things. But that's navy distinctly, and this is a lighter blue. But when I do all of my sort of late spring, early summer, if I don't really want to go full coastal yet, I will do sort of this English countryside thing with the little sheep and the china and the moss balls and all that sort of stuff. And I really wanted to add this warmer to that particular collection, and I will probably also put the ginger jar in there. Now, people have been asking me for a review of the performance of the ginger jar. I wasn't planning on firing it up till May, but if enough of you keep asking me, I will try to just put it somewhere and do a performance review on it for you just cuz. But I was going to do all of my blue plaids and blue china and blue floral, and I have some older ones like the Peoria pottery. I was going to do all of those after my Easter decor was kind of, over, which probably for me will be mid to late April, depending on other things we've got going on and me changing stuff out for late spring, early summer. Oh, this is cute though. So this is like a nice medium happy blue. This is gonna go fine with navy. They'll be in different rooms. Because my director's like, they're different colors, right? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. We won't put them right next to each other, but we will put them in a sight line so that repetition, which is a big thing in decor, if you repeat a theme, let's say your whole room is beige, and you want to add some moss green and some medium tone blue, and then maybe you bring in a pop of like china pattern, a couple of pillows that have the blue and green. We put out a pastoral sheep with fluffy white clouds and blue and green painting. All of a sudden, and then you got to add some real plants or even some fake ones, you have this gorgeous story that you're telling. And these new Scentsy warmers, these are storytelling worthy warmers. Oh, what a beautiful blue. Like, this is the color of a happy summer sky. Look at this, and it's so cute. Oh, I love this. All right. Yes. Yes to all the things. Okay, so I have, today I'm not gonna put it on a mini warmer stand. I'm just gonna use this, and we will light this up because you're really not gonna see much because it's just a ceramic warmer. Now this is the first time in quite a while we've had a good new heavy ceramic mini. Usually these do the very best job when it comes to throwing the scent of the wax in a mini warmer. I don't mind most of our glass ones. Some of the older ones, which I think all the ones I can't stand that don't perform have finally been retired as of this new catalog, like the Wildlife. I don't know how many people bought that off of me, even when I say I can't stand the performance of this because it was too wide. But this and most of our new glass style ones will perform just fine. So this guy will have some really happy little vent holes out the back. And, oh, another thing, if your warmer, the mini warmer, excuse me, needs to go in different orientation with the plug, you can just move it with a clicking clip at the back. Look at how happy you guys. So this will have out the back all the little vent holes. So stinking cute, you guys, so stinking cute. And you know what? Well, this blue is beautiful with green. Here's the shade from the Leap and Lily. See, this is what I mean about that pastoral blue and green thing. Then you add some sheep, you add some rabbits, you add some beautiful paintings. Just go to Home Goods and get yourself a, fake European, what is the word I want? Oil painting master, something or other. Do this, add some chintz pillows, and you will just be in the English countryside in 5 minutes. It's just so beautiful. I'm so happy. So cute. So that's why I got this one. And I'm very happy. I have been waiting for some classic, very timeless minis that go with well thought out home decor that you would find in a magazine. So excited. Okay, and then last but not least, the grand finale. I never buy Easter warmers, you guys. I'm so over them before they even come out in the collection. I love butter yellow, and I don't have a single truly themed Easter warmer. So this Easter garden yellow, I am hoping is going to be my go-to when it comes to something I'll put out with the rabbits and the little fluffy chickens and the eggs right around Easter. Oh, okay, so I think it's a slightly more green yellow than the candle. It's close, but they're off by just a tad. They will certainly go, but this is a little bit more green yellow, not quite so much butter yellow. Yeah, pretty color. I'll be happy with that, but this is almost like a lemon yellow rather than a butter yellow. Oh, so pretty though. And this one, like the Leap and Lily I just showed you, will be a shade over the guts. I could come up with a better word for guts, I'm sure, but it works for me. This is really beautiful. Yep, so this is a yellow with just a tiny tinge of green in it. They'll go very well with something like a taupe or a gray or a delicate soft green or soft blues, or like my happy pillow here. Totally. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's put this guy together. So he does have the same base exactly as the Leapin' Lily. This is a 25 watt, I do believe. Oh, this one, this one's got a whole sleeve for its bulb here. That's interesting. I wonder if they ran out of the right stuff to package this. Hopefully it won't be broken. Always check your bulbs to make sure the filaments are really doing their job, but they're not broken. Put this together. All right, and then we'll plug her in. And I'll have to turn the ring light off, so just a second here. Okay, and then I'm gonna go completely dark. So we have the warmer. And then this one, to make it truly look like an egg, is going to have a lid. And then, oh, you guys, is this not cute? This is so cute. I love it. So this is the, I threw the box down there, the Easter something or other. And it is in a really, really lovely yellow. Like I said, it's a little bit more of a green undertone. Let me turn the light back on. There we go. Then the candle. But they will certainly go together in a room. Absolutely fantastic, super cheerful. This will throw a wonderful pattern on the wall if you have it in a place where you can do that. So I think absolutely fantastic, absolutely adorable. I am very happy with my pieces from this collection. They're things that I will comfortably use all throughout the spring, and other than my egg here, which will probably only be out for a month, the rest of this will mix itself nicely into my decor for the next few months. So they have this in blue too, a very pretty sky blue. So I hope you guys have had a good time. Loving the wild honeysuckle and willow. If you haven't done an order yet and you like that light spring kind of woodsy floral creamy thing, do the wild honeysuckle and willow and the magnolia and vanilla woods that is a part of the March edit. Now, the next haul that I have for you, and then I really need to take a break and not get a whole lot for a bit, but that's going to have both of the March edit warmers that were not the scent of the month because they're just totally my style and I'm very excited about them, and that bluebell gingham warmer I keep talking about that will go pretty well with our little plaid baby here. So have a great day, guys. Are you interested at all in the Easter collection? I know for many people, because it's not so cutesy, they've been passing, but it's all good. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.